Well, one thing for sure, the rain definitely is keeping everybody away. I never come here and see just a few cars in here. Now, how many gallons does this thing take? I think it's going to take probably, I'm going to say 12. So we're going to be, I think, about 45 bucks. So if I'm wrong, 15, we're going to be at 50 some odd bucks. So, you know, $40 of the love and joy of the ice enjoyment. Wonder what diesel is. Wonder if diesel is the same price. You know, what's interesting is that Duramax, that Chevy heavy duty, it doesn't get much better mileage than this thing does, which is hard to believe. I mean, heck, Julia got 16 miles per gallon this thing. We took it to Tennessee last year. Last year, we took us down to Tennessee. And Julia, I think, got like 16 miles a gallon going down 81. So I said 12 gallons. So now it's a 15 gallons. That was one nice thing about that power boost. You know, in hindsight, I never should have sold that power boost. I should have just kept that damn thing. But the question is, would have I kept it with all the things going on around me with the reality, as the one YouTuber claims, I ain't no Jay Leno. I ain't gonna be no Jay Leno one day. Well, gee, thanks. 17 points. Look at this. I was way off. So I just about squeezed in 18 gallons. Is that right? Wow. So now here's the next big thing. The big guys, the Costco, the Sam's Clubs, they're getting back on the page of building out big mega gas stations. So, and it's something, the change of tune, what Donald Trump has created. It is pretty incredible how Donald Trump's come into office, and the big oil is all back. And as long as this guy here didn't even look. Just go on. No, buddy, go on. It's all going to come down to, I mean, it's just going to be, to me, it'd be really just aggravating as hell if we see the GOP lose the House and lose the Congress, and then they lose the presidency, and then just to see the whack job green agenda person show up all over again, and then here we go all over again. You know, rescind all Trump's things. You know, just a 3 or 4 year run, and it's back to, you gotta buy an electric car, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, blah 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 blah. Yeah, unbelievable. I gotta have the conversation of broken promises, or we really have to have the conversation of how Joe Biden stayed in office as long as he did, with all the corruption that's being dug up on that guy. But the biggest thing is how everything got so expensive. Everything. Can anybody tell me on my channel what had come less expensive under Joe Biden's tenure? Can anybody? Forget politics. I don't care if you're who you're rooting for or not rooting for. What under Joe Biden's tenure became less expensive? Can anybody tell me? I mean, I'd like to know. And don't tell me fuel prices, because under his tenure, we've had the most expensive energy ever. Food prices, housing, labor, everything. Whew, wow. All right. One thing I love about this Ram truck, it's an automatic brake. Automatic brake. All right, so here we go. Get on out. You know, there's nothing been done to this truck besides window tint and mud flaps since I've owned this truck. I mean, for the most part, I've done nothing to this truck. Nothing. Use egg. And it's a fun truck. As I walk over and get my steps, remember, it's all about the steps, right, everybody? Steps. That's the biggest challenge we have more than ever in today's society, is steps. and yet they're bringing artificial intelligence like never ever seen, and the robots and everything to do everything for you, for mankind to even become more lazy, unless you're incredibly disciplined to get out of bed every day and go do your walks, your bicycle ride, go to the gym, you know, I mean, whatever it may be. I mean, even for me, it's like I should be the guy, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, between taking care of your dogs, property, the business, blah, 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 blah. But here I'm losing weight. My heart rate is getting healthier. And I mean, so for the most part, I'm doing okay. We hope. We think we are. But look here. So on a really rainy day, but it's not too bad down here raining, just drizzling. The shoppers are out and about, more than I would have thought in all reality. All right, now the danger is you get all heck bent to go somewhere to get something, and then you forget what you were getting. Or what happens to me, you see something that you shouldn't buy, and you end up buying it. I mean, that's the danger of the Sam's Club. It's incredible how the Sam's and Costco's are so alike, but they're so different. The nice thing about Sam's, they sell things in smaller quantities that enable you to not spend so much damn money to eat too much damn stuff. That's why this country's obese. They force you to buy too much damn crap. So here is the chlorine things, which I have that bucket right there. So now, I go through so much glass cleaner, so I'm automatically going to get, this is good stuff because it doesn't have any ammonia in it, so it doesn't ruin your window tint. So that's first thing I'm going to get. And then I like these. I really do like these, so I buy these, a bunch of these. But these here, well, you realize you're not. Some of these terracotta towels, you got to be careful. So here's a 60 count. Here's a 36 count. So if you think it through, this is probably the better way to go for the money spent versus, but this one here, the difference is this is much more of a rougher. See, the microfiber towel is a better way to go. You scratch your paint. You scratch your paint with these cotton towels. And you don't believe me? Well, get your car underneath if you have a black car, go inside your shop while you're waxing it or polishing it and start rubbing really hard with that towel. And you're going to find out real quick that you're scratching your clear coat. So if anybody out there doesn't believe me, ask me how I know. These boxes are so tight. Oh my gosh. It's a two-handed thing, but I got it. But now, ain't buying no more dog beds. So down here now, is this where I bought that? Is this where I bought? And see down here, so here's what was I buying? See, this is where, see, $26.78. I'm spending $40. So let's see here. This is 26. So this is where I think I bought the Perino 1. That's what I did. I can't remember. Perino 1, 44 pounds, and it's $55. So that really, so Costco's still really the better deal. Now the question is, do they have these treats for the, so that sucks. I don't know now where I got it. I have no idea. Oh, no. But see, it's like a bag like this right here, but it was for flea and tick. So I have to look at the bag. Oh, here it is right here. See here? See, it ain't cheap though. It's $40. But I like this. So I'd rather go that direction. But it's $40. I mean, owning dogs. So how many count do you have? 240. So I got 7 dogs, 2 a day. So that's 14 times 10 is 140. So that's basically, is that right now? 2 a day times 120. So I basically have like 2 weeks, well, 20 days if I do it right, a month. I don't think you have to do. I sometimes think I really think a lot of things are overhyped. You have to take this every day of your life or that every day. So I don't do it every day. But I like this. Anybody out there, I feel better about this than putting a pill in their mouth or putting that nasty fluid. Ginger freaks out like you can't believe when you put that frickin' fluid, that little pack where you run that fluid down their back, and she totally freaks out. She's totally like, whoa. So she hates that stuff. All right, here we are. And what drives? So I had this ice maker right here. That damn thing didn't last very long. So I have that one now. That thing's pricey, but it has the small ice. Pretty cool. All right, here we go. I like the 3-in-1 Clorox. I'm gonna get this. This is really good stuff for all the stuff that I'm dealing with right now. So I'll get that. So you can already see. Look, I'm already at $40. 74 bucks. Now we're up close to 90. You know, we're up to $100, and I haven't even looked at any food, which I really don't want any food. That's the real story. I don't know if they have a can opener. The wife is, I don't know what it is with the can opener. I'm not lying. So all we have is a hand. I should just go on Amazon and buy one, I guess. All right. So it's just down here. I have this little thing. You know what? I have this thing. I don't even know where it is, but it doesn't work. All right, that's it for this area. Yeah, I mean, I'm out in Belcher since I really have stopped eating per se. I mean, we have so much food right now at the house. I mean, there's not really anything here. I mean, there's not really any reason I should be buying anything in the food section. And to the point that I think we'll be throwing some stuff away. So that's a huge difference right there in itself. Yeah. I mean, why am I even down here? Chips. I'd probably get some chips. On the drink side, don't need nothing. Like I say, you'll come here. By the time you walk out the front door, you'd be like, oh my gosh, I came here for this and that, and I never got that. Down there in Tennessee, it's interesting how they have the Sam's Club nearby, but no Costco. Surprise, Costco. I'd be willing to bet Costco sets up shop down there because that area is exploding. I mean, big time.
I don't know, Hernanda.
Anymore. I want gum, but you know, even the gum, you're like, holy crap, how much is gum? When you go to like Sheetz and gas stations, this stuff's like $2 or $3 just for one of these. $2 or $3 for one of those. It's incredible how much these gas stations now, C-stores, how much they charge you. Like for yesterday, I saw this at Sheetz for $2. Well, there's 15. That'd be $30 for $11.68. Yeah, I would think, yeah, this stuff here. Nope, all this stuff here. This is what gets you. You know, it's all this stuff here, man. This is really the stuff that really, as you're older in life, these are all the things your body, my mom said it so well. When you eat these starches and all this crap and sugar. She said your body doesn't know what to do with it, so it just throws it to the side where it helps add to the size of your body. It's the truth. So, and then as you order all the sugars, nope. Anyways, let's see if we get the gum. But I don't want that, so I don't know. Yep, no candy for me. No candy. So now here, the danger you buy these big bags, if you don't seal them up, then you got a ton of stuff. So the better option, my wife here some years back, is like, you're better off just buying these individual wrapped, and then you only eat so much, so it really helps you control what you eat, and then it doesn't all go bad. So this really is the better way to go. Most people buy stuff for their kids' lunches. So let's see which one I pick out today. I always like the Fritos and Crunchy. So I always like that. And here's the same thing, but it has the Ruffles, Lay's barbecue, nacho cheese. So this here I think would be the better one that I would probably take. Voila. So now here's the debate. I don't know. So $5 difference from the known brand. $13.98 to $8. Well, not quite $5. Is the marketplace product as good? What do you think? Is it worth the risk? You know what? I'm going to try it. Voila. But another thing to think about, there's 30 bags for $18.48. Or you get this with 42 bags, 12 more bags. But how many ounce bags are they? They're 1 ounce bags. So this is where it gets tricky, everybody. These are, what ounce are these? So they're 2 ounces each. So see there? So are you really getting the deal? That's interesting. 10. Well, let's see here. 9. So this is kind of complicated. 10 of them are 1.5 ounces. So this here, does it share with you on the back of the box? The side of the back. Okay, here we go. Here it is. So you're getting a little less product. But I'm gonna try it just to see if it's any good. All right. It's interesting. Where did the express lane go to, or is it up front now? Must be up front. Where if you download the app, I've never done this on your phone. You'll have the let's see where. That's interesting. You can just walk through. You pay with it as you load it into your cart with your phone, is my understanding. I believe. Just gonna leave it at that. Well, there's $178. Just like that. Poof, bam. All right. Well, back to the Ram in the rain. The guy in front of me did that phone, so you can, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Mixed feelings. I don't come here a lot. But you can download the app, Sam's Club, and as you buy stuff, you scan it on your phone, and then at the end of your scanning, it then totals everything. You pay for it, and Sam's Club digital, whatever you want to call it, recognizes what you bought. But what's interesting, the guy in front of me, the lady stopped him because apparently not everything was scanned. So it's interesting how they know that, if you know what I mean. Technology, right? All right, it's just a really rainy rainy day. We're getting through it, everybody. All right, let's get some music to our ears. How about that idea? You're never gonna get that out of a battery pack. Jump back in here. Wow, man. I mean, it's just one of those days where it's just a wet day. Woo. Woo. You know, I can still smell the guy who used to own this vehicle's cologne. So whoever owned this truck before me, he was a cologne guy. You know, years ago I wore cologne kind of here and there, but once I got married, my wife hated that stuff. She's like, "Why do you wear that cologne?" She's like, "You just smell." And I'm like, "But don't I smell pretty?" So I can literally smell. I'm sure there's people out there, you know, you may be one of them, where you put on a cologne every day, and when you walk around, your aroma sticks around, so you can smell. So anyways, I literally can smell this guy that used to own this truck. I can still smell his freaking body. Isn't that something? Yikes. Is that comforting? Hope he didn't fart a lot. Yeah, you know those stories? All right, or, you know, the guy that smokes. In fact, that's kind of ironic. So the last Raptor I had, the last Ford Raptor I bought used, a silver one. I bought a used silver Raptor years ago, and the guy smoked. And you could just, it never went away. The smoking smell. And he actually put charcoal filters in the, charcoal filters in the vents, I think, to try to dissipate that smell. It still didn't do good enough. What's really weird is this is not talking to my truck. For a reason, this cable doesn't do anything. There we go. We got the Black Pumas. You gotta have your tunes, man. When you're rolling down the road, you gotta have your music, right? So I reversed the cable and it came to life. About 30. See, I was telling you, I'm close to 30 minutes away from this Sam's Club. So it's not really convenient unless I'm out on the road working, coming back in. That's when it works. And back to the rat race. You know, I see myself, wow, it's going to be close to a month when Julie got married. That's incredible. The first of next week, it'll be a month since Julie's got married. Is that hard to believe, everybody? Wow. Here he is. It's raining, but people don't care. And they're running up and down the road like you can't even imagine. I mean, it really is just rain, shine, everybody just rocking and rolling. Now, one thing's going to be for sure here for a while. I'm going to have to kind of come to closure. What do I drive to Florida? The challenge is how long I can be in Florida. That's the biggest thing. Challenges. You know, I'm sure some ways just fly down. If I'm going to be there a few days, I don't disagree. If I'm going to be there a good week or more, I'd rather have my own vehicle down there. And the big thing is, Costco has all that vodka that you gotta steal for that stuff. I mean, so if I go back down, I can go to Costco and get a big old, you know, I can buy a lot of product. So that's a whole nother, you know, and up here, I mean, the product's double the price. But the question is, what would I take down there? This thing has a tonneau cover on it, so whatever I buy, it goes in the bed of the truck. In Colorado, nope. In Colorado, it's too hot to get it out of. My dad could never get out of that. This he can kind of get out of. It's not radical, but... And then the Chevy Bison, that's a nice truck to take down there, so maybe I'll take that down. It has the adaptive cruise control. So... yeah, that'd probably be the vehicle to take. Not a lot of miles on it. Has a huge, I can go 500 miles just on one tank of fuel. It's just a question if you want to drive, you know, 8 hours, 10 hours out stopping first. And here he is. rolling down the road. And this will be the first time for me when I go to Florida when Julia won't be with me. Yeah, this will be the first time that I go to Florida in a long time. Years ago I did, back when she was in high school. In school, but now, I mean, this will be the first time, and I'll be down there, and she's not going to be there. I mean, I don't know. She may change her mind. I don't know. We'll see. I already told her I'd just come down and pick her up, and then head on down from there. But then she'd be stuck with me for a week.